Hi, Florence. My name is Guadalupe, and I'm going to be talking about what I liked about your response to your questions. So, I like how you mentioned the importance of using and showing the students how to use technology in your classroom. And you mentioned different things that you are using, like you education, like YouTube, but in education, which I'm going to look into that because our school has a firewall wall that we cannot use YouTube, so that students don't go look other for other things. But I really like to see that in Google Classroom, Google Docs, and stuff like that. I also use that. And I think the important thing about you mentioned this is that these are not only essential tools that help spark the students' learning, like is mentioned on the book written by Vasquez and Furman, because they're saying, they're really getting engaged, like in the podcast of to Australia, and then from Bogota, the two girls who uh, had one of them, I think, had a grandparent that lived there, and the parents, because of financial reasons, couldn't travel to see them. So it was very important to that young girl, that they had something, that they created a school that their grandparents were able to see, or will be able to see someday. And so, like, yes, and it is a global thing because we connect with other places. And you're right, it's very good that the students are able to connect with other students, because then they get to analyze things, because depending on the environment, you see certain things a different way. So if the more people that you can collaborate, that looked at the same thing in different angles, the more ideas you're gonna get, the more that we can grow together as a community. And I also wanted to mention that I agree with you that it is important to show them all the skills that not only, like we mentioned before, help the students interact or feel more comfortable with the learning, but these are skills that are needed for jobs. And I like how you mentioned that it's something you do in every day at your school, like I do. So yes, it is important for the students, so that they can compete for their job, since it's a very important skill that everybody's using nowadays. Thank you for sharing, and have a nice day.